Hello drone friends, this is Alan at UAV Coach and Drone Pilot Ground School. Happy Friday morning. Welcome to our Drone Weekly News Roundup. I've got 3 stories to share with you this week, but before I get started, don't forget to enter our drone photography contest. You could win up to $250 if selected as a grand prize winner. Submissions are due next Friday, so you still have some time. Next Friday is October 28th. There are 3 different categories you can submit photos to. We've got a really cool panel of judges, and we're going to involve you in the final decision. So check out the link below to read more about how this is all going to work. Okay, DJI has filed with the FCC for a new drone, which means it'll likely launch in the coming months. But it's not really a new drone. What do I mean by that? Well, this drone is called the Mavic 3 Classic. So we already have the Mavic 3 Pro, and just recently DJI launched the Mavic 3 Enterprise and Mavic 3 Thermal drones. But what is this classic drone? In the filing, DJI writes that the Mavic 3 Classic will actually have the same electrical and mechanical parts as the standard Mavic 3 Pro, but there will be some performance degradations or downgrades. This kind of reminds me a few years ago when there were 4 different versions of one drone, the Phantom 3. There was the standard, the advanced, the Pro, and the 4K. All at different price points. Very confusing to consumers. The same series of drone, but with slightly different variations. So what will those variations be here? The biggest confirmed change will be that the Mavic 3 Classic will feature just one camera. So it'll be dropping the telephoto lens that the Mavic 3 Pro has. But honestly, for many drone pilots, this isn't a huge downgrade. You should still be able to shoot 20 megapixel still images and videos in 4K at 120 frames per second and in 5.1K at 50 frames per second. There will very likely be other differences, but we're not sure what those are yet. Maybe instead of a 28x optical zoom, you'll see a 10x optical zoom. Or perhaps instead of the 1 terabyte solid state drive or SSD that the Mavic 3 Pro has, maybe that'll come down to 256 gigabytes. The big takeaway here is that yes, you might get a little less oomph with the Mavic 3 Classic, but I'm hoping it'll still be a strong price to performance ratio for the majority of drone pilots out there. So the Mavic 3 Pro currently sells for about $2,000. I would hope that the Mavic 3 Classic would be closer to, $1,200 to $1,400, somewhere in that range. More to come on all of this in the coming weeks. All right, next up, Parrot released the 4th update for its ANAFI AI drone and the Free Flight 7 app that goes with it. The ANAFI AI is a 4G-enabled drone that launched last year in partnership with Verizon. And this model is primarily used in photogrammetry, mapping, inspection, and surveying missions. And some of the updates include things like enhanced altitude estimation, vertical stability, and landing behavior. There's also an improved return to home function and an improved algorithm for obstacle detection. Nice to see Parrot continuing to push improvements on this model. Lastly, check out this drone footage of orca whales hunting great white sharks. An organization called Sea Search Rescue and Conservation captured this footage off the coast of South Africa. According to Alison Towner, a senior shark scientist, how's that for a job title, at Marine Dynamics Academy in Gansbaai, South Africa, this behavior has never been witnessed in detail before, and certainly never from the air. This drone footage provides evidence that orcas are capable of pursuing, capturing, and incapacitating great white sharks. It's always cool to hear how people are using drones to gather new information. All right, folks, that's it for this week. Please submit your best drone photo to our photography contest, link below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already to stay up to date on the latest drone industry news. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing all of you drone pilots out there blue skies and safe flying. If you are still watching, I would love to hear from you. What would you like to see in these weekly news roundup videos? What do you like about these videos? What do you not like about these videos? We've been doing these for a little over a year now, and always looking for feedback. We try to keep these short and punchy each week. Some of you have asked for deeper dives in certain areas. Some of you asked for more stories. Just curious about what kind of information y'all are looking for. So let us know in the comments below. I read and try to respond to every comment. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.